I work hard to earn my pay, and I saved real big today at All-American Ford.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason Smino, the Marketing Director for the All-American Auto Group, and this is the All-American Auto Mall in Old Bridge Updates podcast. This is episode number 45, and got a bunch of updates, bunch of save the dates, events coming up, a really cool promotion we're doing, trying to have a little fun with the Home Run Derby that's coming up on Monday with our good friend Pete Alonso of the New York Mets. So I have some updates on that, and then we'll talk a little bit more about service as well. So happy Friday, everybody. It is July 9th. I am going to share my screen because I have a video version of this podcast as well for anybody who would like to watch on YouTube or Facebook. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, so let's get started. So last week was episode 44. We talked about some incoming Roush F-150 trucks. One of them has sold already. Talked about some of the Jar of Hope events, which I'll mention again in this episode. The week before that, we talked about some of our first Tremor vehicles that we got in, our first Subaru Outback Wilderness that sold almost instantly. So a lot of cool stuff the last few weeks, and we'll talk about some more that came in this week. The first event that I want to mention is actually starting tomorrow. So our good friend Jim Raffone from Jar of Hope, one of our main charity partners, he is starting his 300-mile walk tomorrow. They are walking from Massachusetts to here in central New Jersey. They are going to walk from the University of Massachusetts. There's a children's hospital that his son gets treatment at for Duchenne muscular dystrophy. So they're walking from there down to here in All-American Subaru. They're going to stop at our location on Saturday, July 17th. They're going to be camping out here overnight at All-American Subaru. And then the next day, Sunday, July 18th, they are going to go down to Jackson, New Jersey, to Frog Bridge Day Camp, and they are throwing a little family barbecue celebration. So talked about a little bit on the last episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of our staff is going to that. Really going to be just a nice celebration for Jim and his team members that are doing this walk. Nice family barbecue, a lot of activities. It's $25 for adults and then free for children under the age of 18. So if you're interested in that, that's Sunday, July 18th. So that'll be a lot of fun. Next event here is this Sunday. So it is our next F-150 Mafia New Jersey chapter meetup here at the dealership at All-American Ford in Old Bridge. It's going to be Sunday morning at 9 a.m., weather permitting, of course. I think it's supposed to rain in the afternoon, so we should be okay. So check Facebook for any updates with that. But I'll be here for that event like I was the last time. Last time was a great event. Over 45 F-150s were here. Just a lot of great people getting together, showcasing their trucks that they love so much. We had our Roush rep, Frank, here. He's going to be here as well on Sunday with his Roush, and we'll have some accessories and Roush promotional material out. We are going to be supplying bagels and donuts and coffee, so it'll be a fun time. Definitely recommend coming. Last time, a lot of folks brought their significant other. They brought their children. It was cool to see people out and about at that point. That was a little bit before stuff was starting to open up, but it was an outdoor event and it turned out really nice. So this one should be great as well. So again, check out on Facebook the F-150 Mafia Facebook page. You could join it if you own an F-150, and then you'll get all the updates on that. Then a week later, we have the Old Bridge Chamber of Commerce Steak and Cigar Night in Morganville, New Jersey at a farm. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm a board of trustee for the Chamber of Commerce, so just trying to promote it. I'll be there. Definitely going to be a fun event. A lot of networking, a lot of business owners going to be there, so that'll be cool. So save that date if you're interested. You just have to RSVP by July 19th. So check out the Chamber of Commerce Facebook page or website for that kind of stuff. Then a couple save the dates in a row that we posted yesterday on our social media pages. So very exciting stuff. So on the Subaru side for All-American Subaru in Old Bridge, we announced the date of our annual Subaru Loves Pets event, which is an adoption event we have every year. We call it Petapalooza. Last year was a video series because of COVID and the pandemic, so we didn't have an on-site adoption event, which was probably the first time we haven't had one in about 6 or 7 years, I'd say. So it was a video series with Sammy's Hope, which is an adoption center close by here. Sammy's Hope is fantastic, and we partnered with them the last few years for the Subaru Loves Pets month in October. And like I said, last year we did a really cool video series. It's on YouTube. Check it out. We showcased a bunch of animals that were up for adoption. Had a lot of cool guests that joined it with a lot of good information. So this year we're going back to in person. It's going to be in our showroom here at All American Subaru, as it's always been. And Sammy's Hope is going to be back as a co-host, so that's great. We are getting a bunch of other adoption agencies from around here to bring dogs and cats to be adopted. And then we're going to have a bunch of pet vendors and just other local businesses here to showcase, their products, their business. It's a really nice community event. I love doing this one each year. So that's Saturday, October 9th. It's from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you have or know of anybody that's a pet vendor, a adoption agency, or even just a local business that wants to promote themselves a little bit more, have them reach out to me. My email address is jason@aafordnj.com. That's Jason, my name, and then at aafordnj.com for All American Ford, New Jersey. So reach out to me. You could also message any of our social media pages. My marketing team will get it. I'll get it eventually. Again, if anybody wants to be involved in this Subaru Loves Pets Petapalooza here at All American Subaru in Old Bridge, that's October 9th. The next save the date is just about the week after that event, which is this one's going to be really exciting. So this one's on our Ford side and going to take place in our All American Ford showroom here in Old Bridge. And it is our next Jimmy Allen concert. So country star Jimmy Allen is a good friend of our dealerships and our auto groups. And we've now provided him with 2 custom lifted trucks that he loves. And, he's a big advocate of ours and our customization abilities and our customization shop. And he did a concert here back in, I believe it was March 2019. In our showroom. It was fantastic. It was a military appreciation concert. Tons of people showed up, tons of happy people, obviously. He put on a really good show. And so our next one with him is coming up Sunday, October 17th. Same thing, going to be in the All-American Ford and Old Bridge showroom. This one is going to benefit Jar of Hope. So we're going to have ticket sales. They're going to be very affordable. I think we're talking, $10-20. And 100% of the proceeds will go to Jar of Hope. So, I've talked about a lot on this podcast. We love supporting the local community. We get involved so much with so many local charities. We do a lot with local first responders, local schools and stuff. But obviously we adamantly support Jim Raffone and Jar of Hope for their cause because it's near and dear to our heart. So this is just the next big event that we're trying to tie into Jar of Hope and raise awareness for Duchenne muscular dystrophy and raise some critical funds for some of his trials and that chase to find a cure. So there's going to be a lot more information coming out on this Jimmy Allen concert. I set up the Facebook event page just so you can kind of save the date for it. There's no ticket information just yet. We have to still set up the pricing and the website for that to be able to buy the tickets where the donation will go straight to Jar of Hope. So this is strictly a save the date. A lot more information will come, and I will talk about it on upcoming podcast episodes for sure. The next thing I want to talk about is some vehicles we got in. So I believe it's just 2 of them that we got in this week that are specialty or custom that I want to point out. So one of them is really unique, to say the least. It is a custom iridescent purple fully wrapped 2021 Ford Mustang Mach-E. So I've been talking about it a ton on this podcast. Anybody who follows our social media pages know recently we've been going a little crazy with these fully wrapped Mustang Mach-E's. They've been extremely popular with customers. We've done the satin black full wrap. That's the one that Pete Alonso got. So now we've done that one a few times. We've gotten into a couple different shades of blue for the full wrap, a light blue, a dark blue. They've been very popular, sold instantly here. And then we decided to get a little crazy with this one and go with a purple. And it's iridescent purple. It's from our good friends, the wrap company, All in One Shop. They're up in North Jersey. They're great people. And this one, you really have to see it in person. So if you check out the pictures and the video, even on social media, it just looks so different from every angle and with every different shadow and shade. So it's really cool to see in person how it adjusts based on where you are and how you're looking at it. But it's a very sharp purple color, kind of like a dark purple. And then depending on the shades and the shadow, sometimes it looks like a dark gray or black even. So really interesting, really unique. I love it. I think it's a great wrap. I think All in One Shop did a fantastic job, as they always do. And then our customization shop added a little bit to it with blacking out the wheels, blacking out the logos, window tints on this one. So kind of made it into an all-American Ford Customs creation. So check that out on the social media pages. That's on our showroom floor. Brand new, just got here. I believe it was a few days ago. So check that one out because that's a cool one. And then we did another Undercover Edition Explorer, we call it, where basically I forgot how we got the idea for this, but we've done a few of them now. They've sold really fast whenever we have them on the showroom floor. We swap out the grill, and it's this kind of custom, what we call a cop car grill. So it looks different than the typical Explorer grill. And then, you black out the emblems, tint the windows, you take away the emblems and the logos on the back that say Explorer and stuff like that. So the back kind of gets this unique, clean look to it. So very popular Explorer. Darkened taillights on this one, which I always like. They're called the smoke taillights. Really gives the back of the truck a nice aggressive look. So check that out on our social media pages. Usually we do these in a black exterior color. This one's actually a really nice carbonized gray color. So carbonized gray exterior, and then with all the blackout logos and the different grill. It's really a cool looking, unique Explorer. And then I want to talk about the big thing that we came up with this week, which is a pretty cool promotion for the Home Run Derby. So our good friend, like I mentioned, Pete Alonso, has a Mustang Mach-E from us, big advocate of us as an auto group. We've helped him out with a few things now related to vehicles for some family members and stuff like that. So he's in the Home Run Derby this year. He won it last year, so he's the reigning champion. So we wanted to have a little fun with it. A lot of our staff has started talking about it. A lot of people are going to be watching it on Monday night. So that's July 12th, the upcoming Monday. So there's just us having a little fun with it. If he wins the Home Run Derby, we'll celebrate by giving our service customers free wiper blades for the entire week. So Tuesday through Friday, July 13th through July 16th. So if you come in, you have a scheduled appointment, or you want to just come in as a walk-in, you'll get free wiper blades. You just have to show this social media image that we posted on our accounts, and that'll be proof of to get the deal, basically. So pretty cool thing. We're excited about it. We're going to be rooting for Pete. Hopefully we get the opportunity to give out a lot of free wiper blades. Also for that post, if you like it and share it, I'm going to randomize with our randomizer wheel, with the website we use for that, and do some giveaways for autographs. So we have a whole bunch of autographed baseballs from Pete, trading cards from Pete, and then 8x10s from Pete. So we'll be giving those away during the week if he wins to random customers who come in for service. So cool promotion we have going, so check that out online, and hopefully he wins. And then if you need a pair of free wiper blades, come on in to our service department. Going back a little bit to Jar of Hope, I'm going to keep promoting this event because this is a big one for them. I'll probably mention it at the end of each podcast episode moving forward until we get to it. Definitely going to have Jim on to talk about it. Obviously, I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, he's about to embark on a 300-mile walk. So he's a little busy for the next week or so. So maybe in one of the upcoming episodes. But this is his big money Jar of Hope golf ball drop. So they're selling golf balls for $1,000 donation to Jar of Hope. And he's going to number the golf balls, put them in a helicopter, drop them over a golf course. And the one that lands closest to the hole or in the hole is going to win. He's hoping for up to $250,000. So obviously it's going to depend on how many golf balls they sell. And that'll be the prizes. But I think there's prizes for, second place, third place, fourth place. So great opportunity to win a lot of money donating for a great cause. So that's September 13th. So we still have a little bit of time for that. But if you want to buy a golf ball, head over to jarofhope.org and you'll be able to find more information on that. Last thing I wanted to mention, again, a lot of upcoming events. I'll be doing recaps of these events on upcoming episodes. But just wanted to mention again that we are hiring as an auto group, almost all positions throughout our group. So numerous locations. We continue to just look for applicants. I mean, we're getting a lot of resumes, but the interviews just aren't panning out. A lot of people just not coming in. A lot of people still relying on the unemployment check, the bonus stimulus check from the government. We think that with that starting to dry up potentially towards September, we're going to get a rush of people who are looking for jobs. So we're obviously hoping that people want to get a little bit ahead of that and start to apply for jobs and come in for interviews and get hired and training. And then, we'll be ready for the big rush because coinciding with that is going to be the inventory. And, I've talked about the global chip shortage. That's going to start to get a lot better towards September. So we're going to get this big rush of inventory. Demand is going to be sky high. Supply is finally going to be able to meet that demand. And we're going to need the help from an employee standpoint. So again, check out our website to see what open positions there are. That we're basically accepting applications and resumes on all positions. Technicians are always in need here. We could always use more techs, always grow our service department. We have the open bays for it. So technicians are always in need. But again, with the inventory incoming and starting to get better with the chip shortage, the sales department definitely needs help. And here in Old Bridge, it's both sides. It's Ford, it's Subaru, it's even Jordan tow trucks, it's even Ford commercial. So if you're interested in a sales position, even our business development center positions in terms of answering like internet leads and stuff like that, again, we're accepting all resumes, all interviews right now, and just trying to bring people in so that we have enough time to train them and get ready for the big rush. So that's the updates here at the Auto Mall in Old Bridge, and I'll be back next week.
Well, everyone can afford it. All